Fam, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. I appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, stopping by, whatever you're doing. I appreciate it. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. Salute to everybody out there on this good Thursday. Hope everybody feeling good, man. Good energy around, good love around. We got some good content to check out today, my boy, hold on, let me get my kick and my Twitch together. My boy Trizzy, done had a health scare. He done got diagnosed with something where the blood is not flowing through his legs properly. You know what I'm saying? You know, all that damn McDonald's and all that bullshit catching up to my boy Trizzy, man. But I wish him the best. Feel me? Shoes, museum, pilgrim, Buddha, what up with you? And I know y'all seen that earthquake hit in Alaska. There's been a lot of crazy stuff going on, man. Everywhere. What's up, Brittany? And then I know y'all seen Trizzy at the celebration of the World Cup. Man, Trizzy done stole a medal and everything, man. I'm like, man, that might be a different Trizzy. That might not be the real Trizzy, man. That might be somebody else, man. The way that motherfucker been acting lately. I don't know. Dennis was good. The flooding still going on. Floods going on still. This weather is definitely crazy out here. It's just a lot, man. It's a whole lot, man. But we gonna get into it, though. We gonna get into it. Right, Shoes. Hey, he was tripping, Shoes. He said that was gold medal Trizzy, man. He was tripping. Salute to everybody, though, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way in. Wait for a few more people to fall in, then we go get it started. Most definitely. Jack of all trades, what up, fam? Yeah, man, it's been crazy out here, man. It's been crazy. Hope everybody feeling good, man. How y'all feeling? Sean, what up, fam? Did anybody have a chance to go check out that AI 2027 document online? I'll go look at that. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to say too, man. I got a comment. Somebody commented yesterday on the stream we did yesterday talking about the Anunnaki. And they was talking about how all of us are food. It was like the Anunnaki is demons and devils and all this shit and everything. And I was like, I don't know if they good or bad, good or evil or not, you know what I'm saying? I've been hearing different stories here and there and everything, but you know, like the majority I've been hearing is like they was coming to help. But I was like, but you must have all the answers. You must got proof. You're like, yeah, I got proof. Check out the ex-Freemasons. They the ones that have the true knowledge. And I commented back, okay, which ones got the true knowledge? And he ain't responded yet, but all that type of shit just be funny to me. Everybody swear they got the answers. Don't nobody got no proof to none of this shit. Ain't no proof in solid stone about none of this shit, man. Don't be coming over here commenting all that crazy shit if you don't know what's really going on, man. You don't know either. I hate motherfuckers that be, I ain't gonna say hate. That's a cold word right there, but I dislike People who always think they know, just got all the answers. You got all the answers, huh? Christy was good. We got a few people in here, man. Let's go ahead and start it up, y'all.
Historic flooding is happening across the U.S., and it's not just a few isolated storms. In just the first half of July, devastating flooding has swept through over a dozen states, and it's becoming a full-blown national event. Texas saw rivers rise over 26 feet in under an hour, wiping out entire towns. New Mexico was hit with walls of water that destroyed homes and took lives. Chicago experienced a 1 in 500-year flood. North Carolina got more than 10 inches of rain in a single day. New Jersey declared a state of emergency, and now we're seeing major flood damage in Florida, Oklahoma, Iowa, West Virginia, Rockford, New York, Nevada, and Boston. Some areas were hit with 7+ inches of rain in just hours.
Jack of all
Roads
trades, just
disappeared,
tap in with me.
neighborhoods turned into rivers, cities were underwater before warnings could even go out. And it's not just the rain, it's the scale, the frequency, the speed. This isn't normal for July, or any time of year. Even veteran weather watchers are saying they've never seen anything like this. So what's behind it? Maybe it's just the moisture in the air, or maybe it's something bigger. Storms seem to be holding more water, moving slower, hitting harder, and flooding places that were never considered flood zones before. Whatever it is, one thing's clear. This is not business as usual, and we're only halfway through the month.
Hey, I don't know what's going on with all this flood and all this water. We got flood watchers out here today. Let me see. We had flood. I seen it came on my phone. Yeah, flood watch. We got a flood watch out here today, flood watch in Henderson, Nevada. I don't see no rain or nothing, but it popped up talking about a flood watch. I don't know where all these floods and everything is coming from. What I thought is like they was deliberately doing this stuff and everything. That's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a higher power that just causing all these floods and making it rain like this and everything, but definitely after I saw the CEO of Make It Rain, that young dude talking about cloud seeding and how they be doing it in different areas and all over the nation, everything. I'm like, man, they doing this. They deliberately doing this. They making it rain different areas and causing these floods, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I seen a comment yesterday too about somebody said we giving too much credit to man, saying that these floods are man-made and everything. They said it's God. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this is a cleansing period going on. Maybe they cleaning up the world. I hope so. I don't know. Big Vince, what up? Yeah, Jack of all trades. Just get with me, fam. When you touch down out here.
All right, guys, this is breaking right now. There was a major earthquake that just happened in Alaska, 7.2. It's actually been upgraded to a 7.3 now. Just for reference, the earthquake that stopped the World Series in 1989 was a 6.9, caused massive amounts of damage. 7.3 right now, and there is a tsunami warning out. Everybody in Alaska that is on the coast is advised to seek higher ground. That again, tsunami warning in Alaska. If you are on the coast, get to higher ground, and be sure to follow to keep up with all the latest.
So the Middle East is in all-out war as now Israel has struck Syria. Yes, Israel has struck again. It struck Syria. And specifically, it struck inside of Damascus. And we know the prophecy of Damascus being destroyed in a single night. Hello, wake up. Wasn't yesterday, but I can almost predict that it's coming pretty soon. Also, why is Israel being involved in almost every single conflict in the Middle East? Honestly, every single conflict in the world. It seems that Israel is always at the interface of it all. So with this strike, there's been a confirmed 32 people wounded and 3 people unalive. But before we get into the biblical narrative of it, this is why Israel said that they struck. And
I thought Trizzy told Israel not to strike Syria, man. Didn't he tell them, like, man, don't strike Syria or something? Felicia, Truth Lady, was good. Donnie Martin, what up, fam?
Side of Syria, Damascus. They are saying that Israel was helping and intervening to defend the minority Druze sect in the southwest region of Syria. Apparently, their community straddles along the border with the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights. Syria government forces had joined They joined the militia with the
Like
clashes
people,
with these people. So they joined in, and they have armed groups, and they are fighting against this minority group of people in Syria, or at least on the border. Syria's foreign ministry condemned Israel's actions, saying that they have been targeting government institutions and civilian facilities in both Damascus and Swida, which led to extensive damage. Like I said, so far, the Israeli strikes in Damascus has killed 3 people and has wounded 34, according to the health ministry in Syria. Now, we know in Isaiah 17, it says that the special word about Damascus, this is a prophecy, a special word is a prophecy. See, Damascus will no longer be a city. It will be destroyed and laid to waste. It will become a wasteland. It will be destroyed and laid to waste. The cities of Eror is left empty, and they will be flocks to lie in, and no one will make them afraid. Strong city will be gone from Ephraim. Damascus will no longer. Those Syria who will be left alive will be like the shining greatness of the sons of Israel, says the Lord of all. So could this lead to the destroying of Damascus in a single night, the prophecy in Isaiah 17? Could this lead to this? And will it be done at the hands of Israel? That's crazy. We're rushing headstrong into the return of the Lord Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say something about that. Chat GPT went down for a second in the United States. It wasn't a long time. I think it was down for a little bit, and it wasn't everybody, but it was a lot of people where they couldn't use Chat GPT. And I guess people was going crazy. You motherfucker can't think for themselves no more. Chat GPT was down. They couldn't think for themselves no more. They couldn't. They didn't know what to do. They like, oh my God. Hey, they said Trizzy put the medal in his pocket and never gave it back to them, man. They said Trizzy stole the medal, and they said this was crazy at the celebration because they said it was just like spontaneous. He just took over the celebration. I don't even know if that's the real Trizzy, man, because he looked kind of different from me. Like this video ain't HD enough, but I don't even know if that's the real Trizzy. He probably forgot he put the medal in his pocket, man. Hey, the funny thing is, I don't know if this is a stunt double or this another Trizzy or not, but it's very funny how Trizzy's starting to act old, just like Sleepy Joe was. You know what I'm saying? He's starting to do, they tried to get him off the stage. My man hit him with point, like, man, come on. They said Trizzy just stayed up there, like, didn't move or nothing, just stayed up there and celebrated with the team and everything. I'm like, man, they didn't stress my boy Trizzy out. He eating bad. He eating McDonald's. You know he like fast food and hamburgers and shit. He eating bad. He traveling like a motherfucker. He stressed out from all the shit going across all the world. You know, a lot of leaders don't like him. People in the country don't like him. You got ICE out here. You got the immigrants, all them migrants, they over here, they mad as hell at him. He's stressed the fuck out right now, man. Blood ain't flowing to his legs. They didn't stress Trizzy out, man. Mad Pax, Red Cap, what up? We got
Evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Breaking news from America. Area 51 is on fire. It's coming from inside the building. It's really strange for me that all of a sudden the most secretive place that's not a secret and actually a tourist destination is now on fire when there is a bill coming out that the Senate's trying to pass. It's called the UAP SD 2016, I do believe. I might have got that a little bit wrong, the numbers, but the rest of it's right. And that is to state that all private companies should hand over NHI tech and also biological NHI specimens. And now Area 51's on fire. Now, I know Area 51 isn't probably meant to be private, but this is a case of where Eric Burleson and Tim Burchett wanted to go and visit, and then the next day it's on fire.
Yeah, I seen it on the news, y'all. So this is a story about Area 51. So I guess like the higher ups, government, somebody, they said, okay, we finna come, we coming to visit Area 51. We want to see what's going on, what y'all doing over there. And the next day, that motherfucking main facility was on fire. Like a big fire too, not no small fire from a motherfucking cigarette. Some just, I'm talking about a big fire, like somebody, some arson type shit. Like they tried to blow it up or something, or destroy some evidence or something. The day after they was told, like, yeah, we want to come visit and see what y'all doing over there, what's going on over there. So I find that kind of like mysterious. You feel me, Darla? What's good with you?
When is the world going to wake up and realise the elite do not want disclosure at the end of the day? Yeah, this is what's happening. This is why Arrow came out and said it's all a psyop. Now they're burning shit down because people want to go and see what they've got. It's a joke. Disclosure comes from us. It will never come from the governments, and it will never come from the military people or the senators, because it's all just going to get swept under a carpet yet again. Here's a little video of Area 51 on fire. It's from a distance, but you can see a massive cloud of smoke. It's all over X. Have a great day, guys. Take it all easy.
And that's the video of it from distance, from some, I don't know what camera that's from, a surveillance camera or something, but that's far away. That's super far away, but that's supposed to be like the smoke coming from the fire from Area 51 right there. I stopped it because I know that music, they gonna copyright me on that one for sure. But I definitely think that's something it's red flags to that. The day after they just told them that we want to come visit Area 51, see what y'all doing over there, that motherfucker on fire. Psst.
Predicted the Texas floods, and now their latest prediction is seriously disturbing. Just listen to this.
Great blackout. We had no power and no prospects of getting it.
What is it? What is it? We'll never know! Don't worry, kids. The government will help. The government cannot help itself, let alone you. So to take your minds off your troubles, I propose some kind of games, either hunger or squid.
And just 3 days ago, Trump flagged this exact threat.
No, I'm not kidding. You don't have to hook into the grid, which is old and, could be taken out. If it's taken out, they wouldn't have any way to get any electricity.
You don't have to hit us with missiles. Just knock out the grid and boom. No electricity, no communication. And he's right. They've been warning us. What are you gonna do when you wake up and your phone doesn't work? No texts, no calls, no news. And the government, they can't help themselves, let alone you. The only source of power left is the sun. That's why everyone in my family now has one of these. The strongest solar power bank on the market. Charges with sunlight, wireless charging, built-in cords, USB, USB-C, emergency flashlight, and is waterproof, dustproof, and shockproof. It's like your lifeline in one compact device. With the way these floods...
Now, I hope a blackout don't work. Happen, but hey, my advice to everybody, try to get some type of generator, and a solar generator or something, and make sure you close to some loved ones, man, because everybody, you got to come. If that happens, people got to come together. It's gonna take a village, more than a village, really. But You got to be with somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be tough on the ones that's out here alone. You know what I'm saying? Give it your family members, give it your loved ones, get close friends and everything. You got everybody stay close. Get close and stay close with each other if some shit happen like that. I hope not, though. Andrew Cartel, what up, fam?
And outages are happening back to back. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and be screwed. But here's the problem. These keep going viral and sell out like crazy. If you see the link in this video, that means they just restocked. If you don't, you might already be too late.
How the fuck can you block the release of the files and then still somehow expect the people to trust you? Virginia Fox of North Carolina, Michelle Fishback of Minnesota, Aaron Huchin of Indiana, Nick Langworthy of fucking New York, Austin Scott, Georgia, Morgan Griffith, Virginia, and then Brian Jack, Georgia, once again, all fucking Republicans who chose to prevent the measure from moving to a full House vote. The amendment would have required Attorney General, let's do keep in mind, Pam Bondi, to post all Epstein-related documents on a publicly accessible website in 30 days. So why the fuck is it not being released? And then for Trump to not only call it a distraction, but to say that the files were written by his, in quotations, political enemies? And what happened to Bondi previously saying that she was in possession of, in quotations, client list? This entire situation honestly has me so fucking pissed off, and I'm surprised that not a lot of people are actually pissed off from it. You know how many motherfuckers, especially on X, boy, let me tell you right now, how many motherfucking people told me, just wait, everything's gonna work out just fine. Just wait, they have to review everything. Everything's going to be just fine. You just have to trust the process. It didn't even take these motherfuckers 3 months to start switching up. Honestly, at this point, there's no reason to keep paying attention to this shit, honestly. Why are we still working a 9 to 5 when having our decisions be made by people that, there's so much I can say, but I can't say on a video on TikTok. I'm sure you get the point by now and you're at the same level of frustration. And if you're not, well, birds of a feather flock together.
Hey, listen. In the beginning, they were saying they had a list. Everybody know that. In the beginning, they were saying they had this list. It was so big all over the social media world, internet. Everybody knew. Like, oh, they got a list. I wonder who on the list. And people started making up lists and assuming and everything. And then all of a sudden, they said it never was a list. Y'all know they weren't gonna let that list come out because a lot of those people that's in the government and in those high places and everything, they probably was on that list. They probably, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with, Trizzy. In the beginning, Trizzy wasn't speaking how he speak about Epstein now. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the beginning, Trizzy was like, oh, yeah, he was basically saying, like, hey, I don't know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But now Trizzy be saying, like, little funny, little insults and things. Like, yeah, he called him a creep and like, yeah, oh, y'all still talking about the Epstein files? Like, man, that guy's gone. Why y'all guys he talking about him different now since they know that list and stuff ain't coming out and everything. So I don't know about that situation. That situation crazy. We've been talking about that for a long time now. I don't know what's going on, but y'all know how the game go. We can see right through it. We know what's up, y'all. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I still don't understand that cloud seeding shit. I just don't understand it. So you mean to tell me they can use the cloud seeding methods and machines and all this stuff, technology, to make it rain in areas and farmlands and everything, so they can get them some rain and everything, but we can't use it to stop a fire? We can't use that same technology to stop the fires and everything? That's how you know there's a lot of bullshit going on. Like come on, man.
You cannot make this shit up.
Honey, come here.
Mar, Terrell, what's going on?
Oh my gosh. They're gonna come up on this deck is what they're gonna do.
Don't y'all think it's crazy, all these videos we've been seeing of all these animals migrating? Like I've seen so many videos. One of my homies just put a video up on his Instagram story. I should have recorded it, of some goats that's migrating, got out of a farm in Arizona. And like there's a whole bunch of them, and they was like heading. He's like, man, where y'all going? Like I'm gonna put it on my next stream and everything. I'm like, man, the animals is trying to tell us something. They trying to tell us something for sure.
What the heck? Never seen anything like that.
I ain't never seen no shit like this. Real.
What the fuck is that in the sky? What the fuck is that, bro? I'm just saying. What the fuck is that?
Okay, so
Man, what was that in the sky? Let me rewind that. That looked crazy. DJ, what's up?
What the fuck is that, bro?
Y'all, that looked crazy right there. Like, what is that? What is that, man? Huh?
I'm just saying. What the fuck is that?
Okay, so why am I just finding out that people are living in the Grand Canyon? And I'm not talking about on the outskirts, but deep within, as in you need to take an 8-mile hike to get in or out, unless you're taking a mule or going via helicopter. This is in Supai, Arizona. It's called the Supai Village in the Havasu Canyons in the Grand Canyon. And this place is completely rural. They have a population of about 200 people, and it falls outside of the Grand Canyon National Park jurisdiction. It is by the Havasupai tribe, who have been there for over 1,000 years, and they administer the land completely on their own. They have their own culture, their own tradition, their own laws, and hikers and tourists need a full reservation in order to go there. I can't imagine what it's like to live there, because there's limited to no Wi-Fi or cell service, and they get their mail, they get their packages only via a mule. This is insane. I didn't even know.
I know we seen this video, or it's a video like it talking about them, but man, I'm curious. Like, they've been down there that long. I'm so curious. Like, what type of people are they? Like, are they just like, what's going on? Like, how is they functioning down there, man? Away from everything. Got their own little civilization, only a couple hundred people and everything. And how is it only a couple? Like, if they've been there thousands of years, like, shouldn't they produced or mated and had more people or something? Like, only 200, or I don't know, man. But I'm curious about that. Like they need an interview. Somebody need to reach down and talk to them people. I'm curious. Like we wanna know about y'all, man. Y'all might got some answers.
This existed. I didn't even know this was allowed based on the fact that the most of the Grand Canyon is completely blocked off to the public. But they've been there for over 1,000 years, so they actually have reign on this particular.
Right, Christy. They probably all kin to each other. You're right. They probably all family. That's why it ain't as many. That can be it too. Damn. I'm curious. I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
Part of the land. Tourists who have been there, though, said that now it's become a bit of a run-down area. It's almost like living in a third-world place. Some people have witnessed DV or things that seem a bit eerie, but I can't confirm or deny any of this. It's all alleged in regards to how they live. However, I do know that Supai Village does indeed exist. If you've heard about it, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Would you move there, especially with the state of the world right now? If you don't know what I'm talking about, save this video, go look into it, come back, let me know what you think. If I find out any more interesting details, I'll be back. Per usual, this is all alleged. Like, follow, stay for some more tea.
But I bet they crops and they food and everything way better than what we getting out here. I bet whatever they growing down there and everything is all organic. And like I said, they probably at peace. They probably healthy and everything. I'm curious, man.
Hey everybody, so we've got airports shutting down, pilots reporting mysterious glowing objects and radar signals vanishing into thin air. This is all happening in Turkey. They've been experiencing some bizarre UAP encounters lately. So check this out. Flights at Sabiha Gökçen Airport, sorry if I butchered that, in Istanbul were disrupted due to pilots reporting unidentified objects on their radar systems. These anomalies even triggered collision avoidance warnings, prompting extensive but inconclusive searches by authorities. Also, in a separate incident, a pilot near Gaziantep Airport, again, sorry if I butchered it, spotted a bright glowing object in the sky that wasn't visible on the radar. This sighting led to a temporary shutdown of the whole airport and a massive search operation, but the object vanished without a trace. So, while some are speculating these events obviously could be due to drone activity or atmospheric phenomena, no definitive explanations have been provided as of yet, and authorities continue to investigate to ensure aviation safety. Stay tuned for any updates. If I get some, I'll let you know. Well, I'm sure that by now you've heard that something earth-shattering, something ominous is happening in 2027. Everybody's talking about it. Well, Ross Coulthart just said something in a recent interview, and it's concerning. And he wasn't being dramatic. He says that we're on borrowed time. Let that sink in.
Everybody's telling me we're on borrowed time. And I cannot begin to emphasize how serious a look I get.
So he claims that multiple high-level sources, people under national security oaths, are warning that something is coming. Something that could shift the world as we know it by around 2027. Not maybe, not someday, but it's a deadline, a countdown. And it's already started. He doesn't say that aliens are landing on the White House lawn, but there is urgency and it's real. And the people he's talking to, intelligence officials, defense contractors, and insiders, they're not prone to fantasy. Some think it's full disclosure, UFO topic. Others whisper about some sort of event, one that we're not ready for. So why?
Hey, like I see one of y'all in the chat. That might be a reason why some of these planes going down, man. These motherfucking these UAPs, UFOs or something, they might be affecting the technology in some of these planes and everything, and they just ain't really said nothing yet. That's a theory, you know. That might be the reason why some of these, there's been a lot of planes that went down this year. A whole lot. We might have to do a stream on all the planes that went down this year. It's so many that went down. That probably be a long stream.
I can tell that financier. He wasn't a financier the day I met him.
What was he?
He was a weird guy who didn't seem to know a lot about currency trading. Claiming to run a multi-billion-dollar FX hedge fund.
When you say a weird guy, what made him weird?
Same stuff I've said on Chris Williams. I'm not going to go back through that. Just my point is you're getting a different interview, right? Mm-hmm. So what I'm trying to get at is Jeffrey Epstein knew a tremendous amount about my work when nobody knew anything about my work. And he had a pipeline into me that I didn't understand, which is that he was connected to my graduate program. And you can check out the conference called Exploring Gravity.
And hosted a physical workshop called Confronting Gravity.
Confronting Gravity, that's right.
In March 2006.
Yeah, what is Jeffrey Epstein? Jeffrey Epstein is very focused on gravity.
Was it a gravity conference?
Yeah.
It was about gravity?
Yeah.
What the fuck was he doing talking about bloody gravity? He's a financier.
Right.
Y'all remember this interview? And y'all still think Beyonce ain't wicked? Hey, watch this whole video and let me know if you still think that at the end of it.
Man, nah, that was crazy right there. I remember seeing that. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't AI. This the real video. I've seen this. You know what I'm saying? I actually seen when the interview was finna take place and everything. And I never really, I paid attention to it. And it did look weird. I'm like, damn, she is pregnant. And it do look like a pillow or something inside her dress or something. Like it did look like it flat and everything. But towards like the end, once the interview started and everything, it seemed like they must have fixed it or something or whatever. But this shit crazy, y'all. So you mean to tell me, man, B might have not even had that baby, man? Blue might be that lady that they've been talking about, Kathy White. That might be hers. And if you see the pictures of Kathy White, it's crazy because she looked like her. Like this shit, man. It'd be something.
Y'all still think Beyonce ain't wicked? Hey, watch this whole video and let me know if you still think that at the end of it.
In 2011, Beyonce was supposed to be pregnant with Blue Ivy. While she was supposed to be pregnant, it was an interview that she did. And I don't know if a lot of y'all remember this interview, but in this interview, she went to sit down and her stomach deflated. She couldn't have been pregnant with Blue Ivy. Around this same time, right before Blue Ivy was born, a woman named Kathy White passed away.
And I believe this theory because Blue, she looked like Jigga. She looked like Jay. Now, I think that's Jay baby, but I don't know if Beyonce really had her or not. It might be. Like if you look at Jay and you compare Jay and that lady Kathy White and you put their pictures together and everything, that look like it looked like that's where Blue came from. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only, man. I don't need Rock Nation over here hating on me.
Was found unalived in her apartment. They ruled it as the cause of DOA was a brain aneurysm. She had no health complications. She had no health problems whatsoever at all. So a brain aneurysm would mean that she would have had to have trauma to the head. She would have had to been hit in the head repeatedly to give her a brain aneurysm, and she had no problems.
Right.
It says that Blue Ivy was born January 7th, 2012. It just ain't adding up. Beyonce revealed that she was pregnant with Blue Ivy August 28th at the 2011 VMAs, right? August 28th. Kathy White passed away 3 days later on September the 1st.
What?
2011. 3 days after Beyonce revealed that she was pregnant, Kathy White passed away. Ain't that ironic? And Kathy White was supposed to have been pregnant.
Okay, here go my question, y'all. Y'all help me out, though. If she passed away and she was pregnant, is it a way that they could have saved, like, they could have saved that baby that was inside of her, that even though she passed away? Like, I'm not understanding that. I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's keep it going. Tavina, what's good?
Beyonce faked her pregnancy, so Blue Ivy. Couldn't have been Beyonce. She wasn't pregnant. After you come out and you announce your pregnancy, and in the manner that you announced it, it was almost like you already plotted what you was gonna do. So you came out and this was gonna be your cover up. like the whole drop the mic and all that. It's like it was too forced, and there was something sinister about it.
Right. Damn.
Beyonce wrote.
I remember that. And I think she probably had on a little fake thing right there trying to act like she, oh my God.
The song was called Daughter. Ain't that ironic? And in this song, at the beginning of this song, it speaks about, oh, look what you made me do and all of these things. I'm not going to sing the lyrics, but I'm going to let y'all read the lyrics for yourself.
Your body laid out on these filthy floors. Your blood stains on my custom coutures. Bathroom attendant let me right in. She was a big fan. I really tried to stay cool, but your arrogance disturbed my solitude. Now I ripped your dress and you're all black and blue. Look what you made me do. Huh? What the fuck? That's some Beyonce lyrics right there. Why is that Beyonce lyrics, y'all? Why the fuck is she rapping like a YN? I mean, or singing like a YN and just telling on it like what? They keep saying that I ain't nothing like my father, but I'm the furthest thing from a choir boy. All to cross me. I'm just like my father. I'm colder than Titanic water.
And at this same time, you gotta understand, who was she talking about? This was personal. You never really write songs. You just sing other people's songs. But this song, you personally wrote it with help from 2 other songwriters, including Jay-Z.
Hey, y'all. Now that's cold right there. Like, and those lyrics, like kind of rap, like it sounded like a rap, sounded like some jigger bars. He helped out and everything, but why would they rap that, man? Like, why? That's like, it's cold world, y'all. Let's keep it going, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, keep the algorithm jumping, y'all. Baby Cakes, what up with you? That's crazy.
This rare phenomenon occurs when extreme heat from a wildfire causes air to rise swiftly. Under the right conditions, this rising column of hot air starts to rotate. The fire NATO reached EF2 intensity, generating winds of up to 122 miles per hour and producing a smoke plume that soared over 16,700 feet into the sky.
Fire NATO.
The Deer Creek fire is currently at 12,906 acres and 7% contained.
The Anunnaki.
A fire NATO? I never heard of that. So that's a fire and a tornado mixed? Fire NATO? Man, we got all type of crazy stuff going on, man.
Would be the first race, first specimens to ever come into existence in what we now call this multiverse. The Anunnaki. It's a lot of fairy tales running around now about the Anunnaki because they see that we are remembering who we are. So they want to make the Anunnaki look like the bad guys. Just like they made Killmonger look like the bad guy in Black Panther. When he wasn't. Killmonger wasn't the bad guy, but that's how they made him look. Because he was willing to stand up against T'Challa, who was soft. Magneto wasn't the bad guy in X-Men or Apocalypse. But that's how they made them look. Because they were willing to fight against the true oppressors in those movies.
It's a
Hey, now he right about that. I always liked Magneto. You know what I'm saying? Magneto and Magneto. It made it seem like Magneto was the bad guy and everything, but really Magneto was on some real shit. He like, man, hell, you know what I'm saying? But the way they depict Magneto, they made it seem like he was the evil bad guy and everything. So I understand what he's saying. Now, far as the Anunnaki being, I don't know. I keep hearing stories. Like I said, somebody just commented on the video yesterday talking about, oh, y'all, we dumb or we fools to think that the Anunnaki is coming to help. You know what I'm saying? They ain't nothing but demons and all this. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if they demons or not. I don't know if they good or evil or what. You know, I just keep hearing all these stories and everything, but I don't know. I mean, it's like, is it some solid proof? Is it some real proof out here to determine what it really is? Or is this all assumptions? Everybody got their stories. There's all these different stories compiled, and I don't know.
massive 10,000 square foot, $4 million house in Arcadia with 9 bedrooms that were set up like hotel suites, neighbors say, the last time they got a peek through the front door.
So it's kind of set up like a hotel, a big giant lobby, and all the rooms are like suites.
And like around what I can only describe as a hotel desk, and a gentleman sitting behind it like a clerk.
They were shocked to learn about all the children who were living here. Arcadia police say they took 15 kids from this home into protective custody after a 2-month-old baby came to the hospital with severe head trauma. They say security video inside the home of Sylvia Zhang and Guojun Shauwen showed their nanny, Chun Mei Li, violently shaking and hitting that baby. Security video also showed other nannies abusing all of the children, according to police.
We came out here to see what we can do to help. And we hope all the babies are okay.
Detectives learned that most of the kids were born to surrogate mothers around the country, and none knew they were carrying the couple's embryos at the same time. One of those surrogate mothers is now raising money online for legal fees after she found out the baby she carried for them ended up in foster care.
It's awful. Anytime there's kids involved, any kind of abuse, the people respond.
Man, that's crazy work right there. You got a surrogate carrying the baby for you. Then once the baby is born and you got the baby, then the baby end up in foster care. Like, what the fuck? Like, man, what is going on out here, man?
Responsible need to be held accountable to the fullest extent of the law.
The couple was charged with felony child endangerment and neglect. It's unclear if they'll face any more charges related to their agreements with all of the surrogate mothers.
That's crazy work right there. I don't know what that's. Anybody got any idea what this is on these light poles? I be seeing them everywhere. This out here in Vegas, I be seeing them all the time and everything. Like, is this like some type of GPS or? I know it's not Wi-Fi and nothing. Like, what is this? Like, is this like some type of? I don't know, some type of box on it to operate the lights, the timers or something? Like, what the fuck is it? Is it cameras? Like, infrared cameras, transmitters? I don't know, but I've been seeing them a lot.
Yeah, y'all, I think this might be the beginning of the end. I'm not even gonna cap. This shit crazy, fool. Zuckerberg and his company just announced that they're building something out of the Sci-Fi Network channel, y'all. And when I say out of the Sci-Fi Network channel, this is what I'm talking about. Do y'all see that shit? This man is building a Hyperion data center. Do y'all see over Manhattan how big that junk gonna be? This is for the AIs, y'all. For the robots. This man and his team is building multiple AI superclusters. It's gonna be so powerful that it's gotta be this big, y'all. That can't be good, right? I know we jumping into the future, but this is past the future. It's not just a data center, y'all. This is a multi-gigawatt AI fortress. Bro, we're talking 5 gigawatts of energy. That's what they use to power nuclear plants.
That's so big. It got to take a few years or something to be able to build that. Got to. If they build that real quick, man, I don't know, man. But, man, that's crazy.
So they're doing this for AI? All I'm saying is y'all be ready, bruh. These robots are finna walk among us real soon. He trying to get this up and running by 2026. That's next year. I'll let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comments.
I am convinced that China is who America thinks it is.
This is Tianzhou 9, China's latest cargo ship, streaking into orbit with a glowing...
All right, let me stop this right here, y'all. This is a cargo ship in the sky that China be, I guess, doing or whatever. But do y'all remember the streams like a while ago, not even that far ago, when we had some streams, some videos on here, when it be showing this in the sky, and we always were like, what is that? Some people was like, man, that's Starlink or that's something else or something and everything. Man, what if China been over here shooting some motherfucking shit over here or something, man? Because this look just like those videos. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but it be looking like the cloud, like going through water in the sky, a rocket or something. And, you know, we didn't seen it over here on the streams. And we like, everybody like, I don't, you know, we don't really know.
Plume that fans out like a giant jelly.
They got y'all thinking the Anunnaki was some gods or aliens, saviors from the stars. But the truth is, the Anunnaki ain't nothing but the Watchers rebranded. Same ones that fell in Genesis 6. The same ones Enoch warned us about. Same ones that laid with women and birthed giants, taught witchcraft, astrology, sacrifice, and war technology. They ain't no aliens, they ancient traitors. They got new names in every culture. Anunnaki, gods of Olympus, star beings, and the deception is global. The so-called footprints they left behind, the Nephilim kingdoms, the pyramids, that ain't history. It's a spiritual crime scene. Don't let that costume fool you. They don't destroy their gods, they just rename them. Persephone became Liberty. Nimrod became Santa Claus, Hercules. The Nephilim became ancient aliens. The fallen ones is still falling. But now y'all clap for them when they land. And they still ruling through tech, through culture, through blood. This ain't no sci-fi. This is Genesis. And if you still calling them gods, you already submitted to them. And this is the Trenchy Code. Unlocking the lies they buried in plain sight.
See? Now that video, they saying that the Anunnaki is, you know, they on some bullshit. They the Watchers. You know? There's so many different stories and everything. Everybody got their different stories. And then I even, you know, they said the Anunnaki are the ones who created humans. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know. I guess people be getting these downloads and everything because I don't even know how you can either go back and that so long ago and have that information. Like, if it wasn't for the internet, TikTok, and some of these people talking about this, I would have never knew about nothing about no motherfucking Anunnaki. I didn't know nothing about no Anunnaki until about a year, 2 years ago and stuff, when I started just doing this streaming and going down these rabbit holes and learning this shit and everything. I ain't my whole life growing up in the hood in Flint, Michigan and all that shit. I ain't even heard the word Anunnaki out of nobody's mouth where I'm from. So I don't know, man. This shit crazy.
So let's talk about how they found the real Black Rock, y'all. Did y'all hear about this? A couple of guys were out fishing off the coast of Labrador, Canada. I guess you know what I'm saying. But in the meantime, while they were looking for shrimp, they came across this very rare black iceberg. The iceberg's color appeared to be this jet black. It's almost like an alien structure, to be exact. It looks like a giant moldavite. Now they're saying the color of the iceberg is due to volcanic ash. But again, it's the only one, right? They're saying it might be a remnant of a huge meteorite that struck the earth 100,000 years ago. They have no idea. They're just speculating. What they're also stating is that this is also a direct byproduct of what they're calling climate change. So now we may be seeing more black icebergs, y'all. Like, can y'all believe that? This is probably why the name Black Rock was such a thing. And it's so viral now. So maybe we're gonna start seeing more of these with this whole transition that's going on with the planet. They say the rock is visually stunning, like it almost has this magnetic effect on you when you see it. It makes you want to get closer and closer. So so this right here must be way more than they're telling us. And of course, there's probably, we're never gonna hear anything about this, but I just thought y'all should know. Did y'all know about this, y'all? Let me know down in the comments below, y'all. Something great is happening. The shift is here. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
I hope y'all waking up and actually paying attention to what's going on right now. The California ports, one of the busiest in the world, is looking hella empty right now, y'all. It's no ships pulling in, no shipments going out, and they trying to tell us, oh, don't worry, it's just because of the tariffs. The tariffs is the reason.
My bad. Let me stop him right there for 1 second. I've been ordering all type of shit off the internet coming from over in China, all everywhere and everything. And I ain't had no problems. All my shipments been touching down in good timely fashion. Sometimes, you would think coming from over there, it'd be taking 10, maybe 12, 14 days and everything. My shit been coming fast. Like I'll order something right now. It's Thursday. I'll have it by next Wednesday, Thursday, like a week. Or maybe less than a week or something and everything. So I guess it ain't affecting these shipments or nothing, like, cause my shit been dropping.
Why this is happening. Maybe it is a little bit of the tariffs, but what else is it? Y'all just seen what happened the other day in some parts of Europe. Power outages. I'm talking blackouts everywhere. 50 million people was affected, and they talking about some solar activities, and now the supply chain is drying up quietly. I'll ask yourself, what moves easier through empty ports, goods or something else? You think they clearing it out for business, or they clearing it out for something they don't want to tell us? We gonna have to figure it out once it happens. Y'all gotta remember, every time history changed overnight, it started quietly like this. I'm telling y'all, we haven't seen the full picture yet.
It's called artificial intelligence because it's the literal mind and spirit and soul of an actual being. That's why it's called intelligence. The artificial is just put there because the individual is no longer naturally connected to their natural vessel or have natural control over their functioning as spirit, soul, mind. They are now hooked up to a computer. So that's why it's considered artificial intelligence. But notice how smart Alexa is. Notice how smart Siri is. Like, how the fuck do they know this shit? How can I just ask them anything they go on the spot? You can train Siri to say whatever you want to say. Alexa too.
Right.
What do you think they're using on TikTok? When you're using all the voices and you got the voice things to want to say, that's artificial intelligence, that's AI. But Alexa probably was Patrice Jones, who got kidnapped 15 years ago.
Damn.
And they removed her consciousness out of her body and put it inside of a computer. And now you have Alexa. Siri was probably Katrina Stone, who was kidnapped 5 years ago. And they removed her and put her inside of a damn iPhone. Now you have Siri.
Right.
And this is why artificial intelligence is so intelligent, right? Because it's actual, somebody's actual conscious, their mind, and there's no limit to the mind. The mind created everything. You just don't know how powerful the mind is, but they do. That's why they send you to school young and they program you. Because the brain ain't shit but a computer. So they program your brain to run like they want it to run, because if they don't program the brain, then your mind will program your brain. And your mind is separate from the brain. The brain is a physical thing. The mind is a spiritual thing. The mind is a part of the spirit and the soul.
Right.
The mind is Almighty God. So it makes you God. Spirit, soul, mind.
Hey, and that's what they be doing. They program your mind to make you think and do all these things and behave a certain way. They program you. They program our minds. And through this, through social media, through TVs. That's how they do it, man. Program a motherfucker. And this AI shit, man, it's starting to feel too real. So I understand exactly what he's saying. Like, it's getting to the point where AI feel like it's a fucking a human being. Like, I'll be tripping sometimes. I'll be using my little AI app sometime and everything, and I get to talking to it and asking and doing some little things, and in my mind, I just get to wonder, like, man, how? Like how? Like, man, like who the fuck came? Like, who was the first person to really come up with this whole ideal and this technology? This shit had to come from the aliens. The aliens must have put us on game a long time ago, and then we just this had to come from the aliens somehow, some way, man, with this AI and stuff. But I don't know, man. But salute to everybody, y'all. Stay on way. Protect your peace watching these videos. Keep that love around. Keep good energy around. Keep vibrating those high frequencies. In the end, we will win with all this crazy stuff going on, man. Salute to my content management moderators, everybody. I appreciate all y'all, man. Thank you so much, everybody. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. Peace and love, health and wealth to everybody. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
Fam over.